But one day I sat down to write. I had a little guitar idea and, oh, okay, there's 3 chords. Here's a song. Had a little melody, and then the lyrics started coming to me, and oftentimes it is the case that I have to get about 1/3 or 2/3 of the way through before I can really pause and look and say, what have I got here? What is this? And this one was like, I could tell, oh, this is pretty heavy, this is pretty serious. But I'm not really sure, where it was coming from. I remember that musically, like, the guitar idea is so simple and so spare that I knew immediately that, oh, there's going to be a whole lot more to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're supposed to be B flats. So he fixed these, but he fixed his, but the cellos are still playing C, the stems. That's a little low for that.
There was tremendous orchestration that had to be done with that you typically wouldn't do in other songs, right?
Right.
Was that was a new
Oh
experience?
no, it's not new for me at all.
Okay.
My bachelor's degree is in arranging and composition, and I almost minored in composition for my master's degree.
So this was like going home.
It's using muscles that I don't get to use very often.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was lush.
It's
and
fun.
beautiful.
It's fun because I know I have that in me. I just don't have the sort of real estate to use it in very often. So it's fun to let it out and play with it. The lyrics, I appreciate it and I'm proud of it. But if I had to do it again, I'd probably rewrite them a little bit, in as much as I kind of feel like the thread of the idea meanders just a hair more. But then again, at the same time, I also recognize that each verse and each bridge has sort of its own perspective, its own little place that it lives, and its own sort of point that it's driving. And then the next one will have a slightly different point, and the next one will have a slightly different point. And that's okay, because all in all, I think it does kind of come from the same heart place, if you will.
And what is the messaging in Paradise?
I'm in New England. There's a lot of history there, and I think I was thinking about that and thinking how beautiful it is, and it is like paradise. And then it doesn't really take that much exploration to start remembering that, oh no, wait a minute, we didn't discover this. There were a lot of people here before we got here. So immediately that idea came along, and the whole sort of problem that brings up, and how do you reconcile that? And then one thing just led to another. Like I said, each 4 lines just started taking that into a different place. We live in paradise, but we don't always appreciate it, and we don't always act like we're grateful for it and each other as much as we could be. As people will see when they see the video, it was actually recorded in 2 parts. We recorded the recording session, or we filmed the recording session live in Minneapolis, and then the other session was up on Lake Superior, the North Shore here in Minnesota, and then we just sort of put those 2 together. It took us a long time to find the right location. I was looking for a location. The words I used to Joe were, I want a place that looks like nobody's been there before. I want it to look like we're the first people to see this. I'm really proud of the song, and I'm really, really proud of the video too. I think people will really appreciate it.
It's awesome. I love it.